Today we're going to be mixing paiai into poi. Now it's right off of the board, so when it's fresh like this, it's very moldable. If your paiai is not fresh off the board, you may need to re-steam it till it achieves this soft consistency. So super important. The first step is adding just a fistful of water at a time and kneading in the water, just like you were kneading dough. I like to keep my hands wet, and the goal is not how much water you're adding at this moment, but is to keep it from breaking up. There I add just a little bit of water. With some force, I'm pushing all the way down to the bottom of the board. Once my hands get sticky, I bring another fistful of water. And I repeat the process. I'm feeling a little more courageous. See, it's very important in the mixing stage to not add too much water at once, otherwise it will become haku or lumpy. That's right, perfectly smooth paiai, improperly mixed, may become lumpy. Okay. You can see the consistency has changed and it's much softer. At this point, I'm comfortable adding a larger quantity of water. So here, I'm just going to pour some water on this. Now, if this is your first time mixing poi, I would suggest not adding this much water. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to speed up the process for myself. And here I'm simply trying to hold this mass together. Sometimes it's a delicate push, sometimes it is more forceful. What I'm looking for is to make sure that it doesn't start to tear. Any point if I find something that this is just a little bit of unpounded kalo, I simply just pull it out, save it for a snack. You can see now that it's really has changed its shape. It's no longer standing on its own. It's readily drinking water. This is an indication you're getting much closer to eating poi consistency. I'm going to add a little bit more water. And it may seem like a lot, but I am adding water because when I'm done, I want a little water to be left in the board. It'll help moving it to the calabash. Yeah. Once again, this is Mana Keokeo, organically grown on the Hoowaliai coast. Although it is grown in a mala style, you can see it makes very nice, delicious poi. Their mala gets over 200 inches a year of rain, so it's a very wet place, but they're not running low. This is all rainwater. is getting closer to the consistency that I like to eat. I generally stop when I can't lift it. See how I'm able to lift it here? This was only from 3 pieces of kalo. So you can see how much 3 kalo can make. As far as paiai for your family, it's plenty food. This is about almost a day's worth of poi for our household. This will get us from lunch to dinner maybe. Probably not, but yes, this would at least take care of a meal in our house. And that's one of the other reasons it's so important to mix poi, because you can get so much more ai out of what you started with. And here we can see it's getting a little bit harder for me to pick up. You can see how much water though it has consumed. I would have to say this is probably almost tripled in size. And I'm going to say that this is my cutting. Alright guys, thanks for hanging with us today. Get a little clean up with our scraper here. We sure do appreciate you guys hanging around and checking out what we do, and we hope that you guys are mixing poi at home and bringing this delicious paiai into your household and on your tables and feeding your community and your children and your grandchildren and your kupuna and everybody that may come within your circle. Aloha.